We're coming off a very solid start in round one at the FarmersOnly.com wide open here at Torrey Pines South. Today, the swing is unfortunately, just going to preface it with not feeling quite as nice as it did yesterday. So we're going to battle hard. The conditions are going to be tough here. We got back tees. Wind speeds come down, medium out of the northeast. Fairways and the greens go down to a cozier moderate. But we do have very fast greens, so at the end of the day, we still have to be quite precise. And with the swing not feeling great, it's gonna be a tough challenge. But if we can manage to maybe keep tempo in check and continue to find some fairways here, hopefully we'll be good. Now it's just straight up going to be a test of accuracy. So we're gonna fight hard. I'm gonna try and keep it straight and in the fairway. We'll see where we can rock and roll from there. All right, that is what should be a solid rip. Hopefully we don't get anything mean and kicking off of the fairway. As we get towards the edges, I'm very jaded from some of the other courses that we play. So I'm hoping that conditions are a bit nicer to us. We're going to try and be as accurate as possible. Really just throw these and try and be nice and close. Come on. We'll take it. I did put brakes on it because we got the 186s, but I do have to remember we're on moderate greens, so these are gonna want to stick. It kind of starts to come back at the end, but I do believe that this is gonna be outside, right to left. And I'm gonna try and hit these putts today fairly firm. Ooh, okay, maybe not. I don't know. That broke a lot more. And I thought I was hitting it firmer, and I did, and we lipped in. But that's kind of terrifying. That's kind of terrifying. Do we go down close? Do we go down close? It could get us down into flop territory. You just have to be careful with your spin once you're down there. Don't want to spin it off. It's downhill a bit. It could. I'm gonna play it smart. We're gonna go 3-wood. We could go back even further, honestly, but then we're starting to get a little bit much. I do want to get it down to a point where we can stop it. Okay, a little bit on the pushy side, which is what we're trying to hopefully avoid here. Well, let's stay up in the fairway. Excellent. And thank you guys so much for being here. Really, thank you to everybody who's been continuing to support over on Twitch, watch on YouTube. Greatly, greatly appreciate every single one of you. It's been like a really cool thing getting into YouTube and like actually trying to do some things over there. All right, so I can't imagine the wind is gonna play a lot. I think with the moderates, like I'm just gonna give it like a half backspin, and then just make sure that we play. I know it's gonna be downhill, but I don't want to be too far right. If we're too far right, I have a bad feeling about how that's gonna play. So nice and easy. Pitching wedge pitch. A little fast. So we are going to be left side, but moderate should bite, and it should be just like a straight downhill putt from here. Little bit of break. Little bit of break. And we know that these are turning. Like we've seen it on the previous ones. Now with this being full on 186 into the downhill, I am going to go a little bit more for like the diet in the hole approach. put it just a little bit more. Okay. Okay. Not enough. Not enough. That break just took us a little bit too much there. Just a little bit too much. This 8-iron, I think, ends up being a little bit short. So let's try and look at this. 7-iron out to about 200. Wind plays in just a little. I think we could play it into this and kind of feed down. So I think 7-iron. I think 7-iron and then just letting it play anywhere down to the left. Kind of going straight at it. Come back down. Oh, man. Okay. So we're close. We're close, but unfortunately it's just not enough momentum up the hill to roll back down, so... And as we learned on that last one, it just breaks. It just breaks. That's good learning. That's very good learning. We just have to try, and like, as we go through these rounds, not only in this course, but just in general, have to do a better job at the, like, on the course adjustment and really paying attention to how shots have played. You know, it might come at the expense of missing a few putts early on, but the hope is that through the course of the round, we're able to, like, get a better read on how some of the putts are breaking. So right now, they've been breaking a little bit more, and hopefully that helps us kind of calibrate the rest of the way. Now, uphill a little, wind slightly in, and then it's moderate greens. So I would think that means we should give it a little bit of D-loft. And I also think with this lie here that the wind is not really going to bring it back much. So I'm going to play it just a little bit this way. I need the moderate to make it stop because I know that it's very fast. Nice. Nice, 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 nice! Get in the hole. Okay, so we continue where we left off, which is very, very good. Just got to keep it up. Because yesterday, we got a little bit in our heads, you know? We recognized how well things were going. And started to make some pretty sizable input mistakes, which put us, you know, we parred a couple of par fives that were on the easier side, as well as a few other things. So, yeah, we certainly left a few strokes out there. I think with this lie and win, like, we can pretty much play it straight at it. It's just a matter of, like, how much D-loft are we gonna need? I'm gonna give just a little bit. Pushed it. Cleared the bunker, though. Okay. So that's like the first big input mistake. Because that puts us... I mean, that shot immediately puts us, like, way off from the hole. So now we've got... Now we've got a putt we have to make. And we know it's breaking a lot, right? We know it's breaking a lot. So as we kind of try and approach this, I think we have to be fairly reasonable in our assumption that as it goes down the hill here, it's going to really probably be breaking pretty early. Okay. I'm okay with that because I know that I am more than likely missing those on the low side. And so if I am going to miss it with a high side read every once in a while, like that means that we're learning and we're shifting, you know, our perspective on that. And then if we can get consistent with that, then we can kind of move it back down. So we'll take it. Obviously, you don't want to be missing, but... Okay, that one pushed. We missed that backswing just a little bit, but we are going to be able to keep this one in the fairway. And like I said yesterday, and I probably already said today, fairways are an absolute premium when you're playing this course. This course becomes so much more challenging when you're trying to roll it up out of the rough and you just have that much less control. Seven iron here is like so close. Like 6 iron's too much, right? 6 iron, we're going to lose a little bit of distance to win, and then it's going to want to roll. This 7 iron... I feel like we can maybe... I'm scared. Like, if we go full backspin on it... if we go full backspin on it, I am not entirely certain... We do get a little bit of extra distance with the 7. So there's a chance... There's a chance with this that extra distance we lose. I think we're still short, and I think putting the full backspin on it is gonna hurt us because of the lie that we have. Like it's fully because of the lie. So if I give this, I really don't want to be doing this. But I think with the moderate greens, we just struggle to climb. I think we just struggle to climb with it. So it's not a shot that I really want to be taking. But I think we have to, like, loft up a 6 iron. I slowed it. Distance is good, but I have brakes on it, so I don't know if it's going to climb enough. Yeah. I mean, even with the perfect, maybe with the perfect, we're over left enough to get a little bit more of a roll to the hole. But that's so tough. That's so tough. So let's take a look at this. Yeah, we're just in between clubs. Like 6 iron, I can't comfortably put close to the hole, and 7 iron there, I feel like we're just a hair short because we got the 97 to 99% lie. Okay, so you're hitting this. This is the thing though. It's the faster greens, right? So we are going to be getting some movement. We are going to be getting some movement, and then I think the big thing is like the turn. The turn probably at the end of this. So I'm going to play it out here. And the hope here really is just that we nuzzle it up close enough that the birdie putt is not. Surprised that actually broke as much as it did. But let's get this up and in here. We took a long time on that. Hit it firmly, left side. Come away with the birdie. I'd love to have a chance at eagle there, but unfortunately the cards just weren't really stacked in our favor too well. All right, I'm okay with being fast there, because yesterday we were slow. And it was quite slow at that, which puts us out into the heavy rough on the right-hand side. Made it that we were just laying up for a par. Now with this, we actually have the chance to put ourselves into contention on this shot. Now, we're a little bit in between downhill lie and a club that's just a touch too long for the situation. So we gotta take 7 yards off of this. We don't even have that really much in the wind. So we're trying to just sit this below the hole. Gave it a little bit of loft. Good strike. We're about where we want to be, just a little bit out to the right. So there's got to be some right to left break here. Get it out to 5 feet, so we just have to be able to convert and drive this home. I feel like I want to continue on these shorter ones to kind of hit it a little bit firmer and not, just take a little bit of this break out of it. It's great until it comes back to bite us, but we will absolutely take the scores. We will absolutely take the scores. Man, these front pins, there's not a lot of room to work with, and with the wind, this becomes very, very tricky. Moderate greens. Okay, so let's just think about this. So moderate greens are going to leave us with a softer bounce. It's going to fly the hole softer, get up and roll. But I think if we give it just like a touch on the loft and backspin, land it just at the front of the green, not roll back as far. Of course, this would be the hole that I'd make it a point to block it slow. So now we got to chip back up. Feels like one that we could have definitely gotten after. I mean, it's tough, but if you hit it straight, you're in a real good spot. Okay. Slightly uphill, lofted, but we know it's moderate, but then fast. So we'll play it something like this. Comes off a little bit, yeah. Gosh darn it. Just a hair off. Just a hair off. Good effort. Good effort. Bad first shot. Now let's see if we can get something going on this par 5. Little bit slow. Up against the wind, though, we might be okay. Wow, that's so mean. That's so mean. Okay, so we missed. We missed, but that's gonna force us up. There's gonna force us into a layup here. Forgot how to spell, Doctor. It's okay, man. We all forget how to spell sometimes. It's gonna force us into this layup. Uphill, little bit of wind. I think we just give it a little bit of backspin to make sure that it like doesn't roll out super far. For some reason I feel like the wind is gonna wanna bring this back just a smidgen. I pushed it. So I was pretty spot on. I was pretty spot on with our left to right on that. Now we have some right to left on the putt. It is moving. It is definitely moving here. Okay, so 600 going out. I think it's fair to say that we left some out there, but also able to kind of right the ship and get a few things going. Hey, what's going on, Salty Vault? How are we doing? That kicks. Do you lay this up, though? That seems like too much. Yeah, that's too much. So we're gonna try and play this in like a lofted draw over these trees. Push it a little bit slow. It's coming back, but is it gonna kick straight left into the bunker? It probably is. Stay in the light. Bunker. That's a tough drive. I probably have to like de-loft that driver quite a bit and play something in between the driver and the... I don't know. Play something in between the driver and the 3-wood. See if we can somehow get this close. Ah, pushed again and it came out way short. That came out so short. All right, now we're just playing like this really mean game of ping pong here. I don't love it, but I don't really have much else of a choice here. Sit. I really thought with it landing that short and everything, I guess because it landed on the fringe. Okay. Downhill quite a bit behind. We're gonna be turning quite a bit. So I have to make sure that we're out enough right to left. Still low. That stings. That stings. Things are going pretty well there. Just a bad bounce, and then, yeah, got the low end of the stick. All right, let's rally this back. 5-iron here. What's the play? Because you could go, like, do you try and play a backstop play? That feels like I'm going to just run it up top. 215. I mean, you're definitely playing short of the hole here. I could try and play 5-iron, like, full backspin. Just to try and get some, like, bite on this. Okay, a little long, but we'll take it. I thought the wind might knock that down a little bit more, but that's a really tough pin to get after that far out. So we're gonna be going the whole way. I mean, we watched that last one go low as well, so definitely have to keep that in mind. Think something like that. Oh! Okay. It barely holds on, but we're in there. Oh boy, I don't like that. Cause it just has that feeling the whole way. I'm like, oh, this is gonna go low. But we're hanging on. We're hanging on. Making those putts this week has been absolutely the game changer. It has been absolutely the game changer. Pitching wedge, softer bounce, very fast but up the hill. I think we could be onto something here. Gonna give it like just a touch aloft. Just a touch aloft. Come on. Nice little pitching wedge in. Okay, so that moderate green, like, really changes the game. It's also way more uphill, I think, than I anticipated it being. Like, I knew it was uphill. Didn't think it was that much. Little bit of right to left, little bit of right to left. I think we could put this on the edge and really power it home. Okay, come on, let's roll. Let's roll down the back nine here. Let's roll down the back nine. Ooh. That's a nice strike. Come on. I know that, like, we would realistically need some sort of overpower here to really bring this into play, but I guess there's, like, a chance. There's a chance that fully backspun 3-wood is going to be enough. And it really then boils down to making sure that, yeah, whatever we're trying to play here just finds the center opening here. I push slowed it. So we're going to go right in this bunker here. So it's gonna be a long splash. Yeah, the way things have been going, I think that would probably always be a tough sell for me to just nail that tempo on the fly here. So we're gonna play what we want. Something here. Like, if this is where we want to land it. Oh, big splash. Oh, what is that, Colby? What is that slow? We get away with one there for sure, but we got to clean up the putt. We got to clean up the putt, because what in the world was that input? Just backed out of it, that's what it was. Just absolutely backed out of it. See that big old swing? Holy cow. Felt like I hit that so firm and it like was riding on rails there. Okay, come on. Let's settle this back in. Last few holes. Okay, that's a little bit right. So that's just flirting with danger. You know, danger is not my middle name. I know for some of you out there, danger might be yours. It's not mine. I'm gonna play it straight at it. Right up against the wind. Ooh. That's slow hurt. That slow hurt big time. Underhit it, slowed it. Not a good combination. Not a good combination. That breaks a lot. That like actually breaks like a ton. So we're gonna have to make sure with this. What you've got. I think we gotta go pretty far out for this guy. Oh, yes, we do. Oh, yes, we do. Get in the hole. Huge. Absolutely monstrous putt. Hey, how's it going, Patrick? Welcome back. I just pulled that ever so slightly. Stay in the fairway, though. I know we've got trees kind of in play here with this wind. So that could prove to be slightly problematic. But I think there's probably something to be said about, I don't think this tree is actually coming into play. If it does, then that sucks. Okay, so the pull is there back-to-back times. And I feel like we were kind of right at the flag, just shy of it. Now look at the difference. Look at the difference. We go those 4 feet or 4 yards to the right, and our putt is not that bad. Now we've got quite a bit to deal with here. I'm not looking forward to this. We made some putts, though. We've made some putts for sure. Just how much? Like, I know we're powering through some of it, but I feel like it still is the type of putt to just completely come off of the face of this putter and dive and dive and dive and dive. Oh my goodness gracious. I hit it firm. Yeah. I think that was the right read if the pace is just a little bit less. Okay, but we can't miss the comebacker. It's 5 foot, so I'm gonna give it more pace than I probably normally would. The crazy part is I'm still like on the low side, but it's okay. It's okay. Now we can't do what we did on those last two, which is that shot going out to the left. It's not good. Uh, 225, 229. I feel like we can play this 4-iron like almost all the way backspun, and it's gonna help it to just climb to that back part. Maybe even play it like that, where we go a little bit of a cut. Just try and really go for that back part of the green. Oh, that counted as a push. Ended up being way shorter. The bunker's probably best for us there. But, like, this is gonna be tough. This is gonna be very, very tough. Oh, boy. Come on. Big on the kick to the left here. Pushed it again. Look how much that releases. There's just so much break there at the hole. That's a really difficult hole. Because it's just at that awkward 200-something distance in between 4-iron and my 3 hybrid. Okay, there we go. There we go. Got the swing back. Lost it there for a little bit. Not a good thing when you lose the swing entirely, especially when you lose it like mid-round. Because we were kind of rolling, and then all of a sudden, you know, it slips from you a little bit. Oh, this is... I'm gonna hit this stock. I'm gonna err on the side of caution. I'm gonna go a little bit to the right. It's a good strike. Feels like it's hanging left, though. Does elevation mean nothing? Does lie mean nothing? What? Here I am thinking, like, I'm gonna land barely on the green. I mean, I didn't put any spin on it, but, like, that carried so far. There's no way the wind played that much. Right? Right? Alright, so that was complete misjudgment. But, like, I don't think I'm ever going in that situation and taking a full lob wedge or anything like that and trying to come down with anything. Ooh. Little bit shanky there. I think we were always low, but that's not helping the case. Sit. Whoa, 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 where are you going? What in the world? What in the world is that? No, I don't want another bogey on the card. Are you kidding me? Are you actually joking me right now? I think the putt has to be the safer call here. Got the power right on it. All right, that's a second bogey on the card. Ah. The wind turned straight behind me on the pitching wedge pitch there? Oh, well. Excuse me. That'll do it. That'll do it then. All right, come on. One last drive. Turned it over a little bit fast. We've got wind holding us up from that side. Just don't go in the bunker. Slow, slow, slow. It's in. Gosh darn it. .218 though, like if we were in the fair, like this hole seems like I would hate to be going for it anyway. Like the front pin 4-iron probably works out pretty well for us in this situation. I say that, but like... Come on. Come on. We can still get the birdie here. That's that's a hard-fought 9. Couple of bogeys on there, just got ourselves just off. I mean, that's how easy this course can turn on you. Like, we're well off the pace here. I mean, you can see the top guys scoring like crazy well, but we're fighting. So I know we lose a few strokes here. Things should be theoretically easier, but it's like the moment you can't hit your tempo or your swing plane and you end up like just off, I mean, scoring chances can easily disappear. Bogeys can become very prevalent very quickly. So we're still in a good spot after 2, all things considered, especially where we've been. Let's see what rounds 3 and 4 hold for us these next couple of days.